Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video and I am working on pictures from Milwaukee still. As you can see, this is the Milwaukee Public Market. We wanted to check that out when we were downtown and it was a really fun experience. We really didn't end up buying anything there other than the food we ate, but that was an experience enough. It was great to just walk around, look at what they had to offer, just, kind of see why locals might be going there and what kinds of things they buy. And then we hadn't really had lunch and it was kind of later on in the day. We were pretty hangry by then. So we needed to get something here, at least enough to hold us over for dinner later. So you can see my husband had this salad. I had some tamales and some falafel, and oh my God, it's hard to see it here, but this was red pepper hummus. That is one of the best kinds of hummus I've ever had anywhere. I eat red pepper hummus from the store. It's not the same. I don't know what they were doing differently here, but it was excellent and I would get it again anytime. But as you can see, I only have one spot open. So I have to find a card for that. And I know in the cards that I have left here from Milwaukee, like none of these are really about food. They're not really suitable to this. So I'm going to have to just go into my bin of food related things and pull stuff out. But I need to do that anyway, because I have lots of things to embellish here. And then I think one of these pockets, did I have more than one photo? Yes. I'm undecided if I actually want to do a flip. I do like this picture of the cheeses and the colors work well with this. But I like this one as well. But do I need a flip? I don't know. If I do, then I have to find another card that goes in between these. So that's another thing. But I think I'm just going to pull out everything from the food bin and just see what I find. And I'll take it from there. Okay, so I've pulled out all of my junk here. And I've got in here like things like chipboard, wood veneer, big die cut pieces, even some acrylic embellishments. So I have all of that in here. These are all just different phrases and ephemera pieces that I have related to food. It's a lot. And then this is kind of where all the stickers live, whether they're foil or puffy stickers. I got some Doodlebug in here. I got fortune cookies even. So all of that is here as well. Plus then I have this entire bag of cards to go through. So I think I'll start with cards because that will probably inform the decisions I make in terms of embellishments and ephemera. So I'll start here. I have found one card already that I like, and mainly it was the color that caught my eye, but I do love that it says would eat here again, and then it has the stars. I would. It was a fun experience, and there were many other things we could have tried. We were purposely trying to sort of just eat small since we knew dinner was coming and that was going to be a larger meal, but I would definitely go back and try something else. And it's a good color match to what I've got going on over here. And so it brings it in a little more on this side. And I'm actually thinking I still might use this photo, but cut it down a little bit because really this is a lot of dead space that I don't need. I could make this a little more visually interesting by chopping it down a little bit. So I may do that. And I'm still undecided if I'm using this photo with another card. It probably depends what I find in here. If there's something else that would work. The only problem too is then I have like two cards kind of in one photo flip, which I try not to do. I would rather have two photos and like one card, but because if I cut this down, then I've got another card. So it's a dilemma. It probably shouldn't bother me, but for some reason, just the thought of it does. But once I get this done, we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll change my mind. Have cut down my photo and I did it enough just so that I would get a bit of a white border all the way around. So I'm going to attach that now that I have the trimming done. Make sure I get it pretty even all the way around. I like eyeballing it. I'm not going to measure, so if it's not perfect, it's fine. Yep, good enough. All right, so that will sit on top. This is what I have so far. Definitely like that color. So I have to find something for here, and I'm thinking maybe green because I have green here, a little bit here. Is there anything in here? No. So maybe green to bring that in, and actually maybe I should switch. Nope, I don't want two cards next to each other. Nope. So that'll stay in this pocket. The other card has to go here. I did not find another card in my pile over here that I liked that went with all of this. There was nothing in the right color green that I liked. So then I went into just my generic stash of just regular journal cards. Nothing in there either that was the right green or that I liked, because I would like some journaling space, but yet maybe still be able to embellish on it. So that's why I have all of this here, so that maybe I can sort of build a semi card on that one, but still journal. So I have my stuff sitting here. I can go into my general travel stuff as well and just look to see if there is something. I think I have a couple that say like, we'll travel for food or something like that. I just don't remember what colors they are, but I can look in there. If that fails, then I'm really at the last resort of having to completely build something. So we'll see what I find in there, but if I have to build, I will. I did find a card in there that I liked. The only problem is it doesn't leave me much room to embellish on it, but I like this as out exploring highlights because this was a highlight of our day. It was very fun. But then down here, I don't need these things. So if I could cover that up with something, I would be totally okay with it. So I think that's my goal here. Keep most of the journaling space, but cover up some of this. So leaving the card there, now I'm going to take out all of my other things and see what can I put on top of there that I'll like. I have found a couple of things that I think are going to work, but I also made some changes as to photo placement. And really the only reason I did it was for aesthetic purposes. So with this here, I wanted, there's going to be something on the bottom here, and then likely bottom here because this is empty space. So I needed to space those out. So now they have a nice sort of zigzag pattern. I'm happier with that. It should work out okay. For here, I think I have come up with a plan. I had found this that says, "You had me at food," and I knew I wanted to use it to cover this up, but that doesn't cover up the whole thing. So then I was thinking, well, am I going to use another phrase? Do I need some chipboard? What do I need? I actually found this sheet of old stickers, and I like this one. It's a basket with different fruits and things in it, and it made me think of what's over here. And I think that if I take this and place it strategically here, it will cover enough that then I can use this to cover up what is still left, and it'll work. But I have to be very careful, and I have to get the placement correct because once it's down, it might be hard to rip off that sticker. So wish me luck. All right, I have the round sticker placed, and I think I have done it correctly. I didn't push the end down so that I could squish this underneath. Oh, it's barely going to be wide enough to cover that. So I want it like so. So I'll push this down just to hold that end on, and then I'll put adhesive underneath the rest of it, and it'll fit quite nicely. And then all I need to do is just trim off the edge. All right, I attached both of those, clipped off the end there, and I love the way that looks. This actually adds a little bit of extra color that I didn't know I needed or wanted, but I like it, so that's great. Now I think I just have this over here, and I probably am not going to do a photo flip. I like the photo, but I don't feel like I need it. I feel like this is a pretty good representation, and it will still allow me to journal. So if I wanted to mention this, I could. So I don't think I'm going to use that. So for down here, I just need something, either another phrase, label, an embellishment of some kind, just something, because it feels really blank down there. So, and I did think about maybe stamping something up here, but again, I don't know that I need it. I don't want to overdo it. Less is more in my opinion. So I don't want to overdo it, and this gives the eye a nice resting place. So I think maybe this will be it. I can't believe that I'm having such a hard time finding something to go here. I took out my phrases that were in both brown and gray, thinking that I had those colors here, maybe I'd find something. Nothing worked that I liked. So I think I'm actually going to use this little package of stickers here. And I like this one that says time for snacks. It is a little bit different than what I thought because I didn't want black and white, or so I thought. but I will have black journaling here, so it's not the worst thing. So I think I may put that over here, but then it feels weird just to have that, so I may use another one for up here, just so that I have that black and white in both corners, and it doesn't look odd to have just one thing. In looking at all my choices here, I've actually decided to go with this one that says a quick bite and put that over here. And then I'll still use the other one that says time for snacks up here. Or should I reverse them? These are the dilemmas I have. Time for snacks, quick. No, I'm gonna do time for snacks up here, quick bite over here. So this one can go, do I want it flush to the left? Or kind of in the middle? No, I don't like it in the middle. It would look like it's just floating there, and that isn't what I want, I don't think. So I have a quick bite, and then I can do my time for snacks over here, like so. Is that straight? I think so. All right, and that's probably it. Let's see how it looks here with everything laid out. I think that's good. I actually didn't really end up using any like bulky or 3D embellishments. Everything is flat, which is actually great because I don't want this album to get too thick since I'm trying to fit 3 different shorter trips in it. So this is perfect. Here's another one done from Milwaukee. Thanks for watching.